So yeah, it was beneficial to actually play the,
So, your uncle. What's
play the
wrong with him?
beginning.
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course. But I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, Detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
And what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone. Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
Do I get to pick? 2 separate playthroughs, maybe? Possibly. Unless it's like... Oh no, Resident Evil was like that, so...
Hello? Hello?
Looks abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
And funny enough, I actually thought this game was based off of, or was a remake of, I think it's The New Nightmare. Was like the one that came out later. I thought it was based off of that one. I didn't know this was actually based off of the original one from like the... I don't want to say... I don't want to, like, oldify the game, but, like, I thought it was from, like... There was no way it came out in 92. Oh my god, that came out in 92. Why the hell did it look like that? That shit came out in, like... Wow, okay. That game came out around the freaking PS1 era, and it looked like that? Huh, okay. Flashlight.
Now what do we got here?
Now, what is the button to open up the inventory? Touchpad, maybe? Yes. Isn't he from the New Nightmare, Ben Morton? Huh.
Desetto, the old plantation building, was ready to fall, but kept alive by some starry-eyed carpetbagger called Dr. Gray. Seeing how the staff couldn't even be bothered with answering the door, Detective Carnby figured they would just head inside and grab Jeremy. He just needed to open the front door for Emily first, so she could talk to her uncle.
Interesting. So they have actual like overviews or whatever of what's happening. Interesting. Oh, don't tell me there's a friggin' like stamina system with this. Oh. Hi. Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm not getting in there.
I'm curious. Melee. I can't do the melee. Okay, so I'm assuming I don't have the axe yet.
Whoa.
Damn bird. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Okay.
That's one big tree to fill inside a conservatory. Huh? What? Don't mind if I do.
Now, I'm just going to make it apparent I am playing this on the normal difficulty, so yeah.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gree-gree. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around, that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, $0.25. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
You must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please. I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madame. Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
I do like that I don't have to read all of it. Oh, interesting. Oh no, okay. I was gonna say, I think 10 is the limit of how much ammo you can have. I was about to be really annoyed if it was. They're loading me up with ammo for some reason, and I don't really like that in particular. Is this the way out? Kind of curious what's over here. Ah.
What was that?
Ah, okay, so yeah, definitely is going to be a multi-playthrough thing. So yeah, I'll make sure to write down that this is Edward's playthrough. Damn loud ass door. Nothing? Surprised.
I need the key.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
That doesn't look safe. There's something missing. Huh.
I'm half expecting somebody to be behind these doors when I open them. I guess that's barred or something? Wait, what? Oh no.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
Ooh, map. Hey.
Nice. I need the key.
Funny, we were just here 2 seconds ago.
Thanks.
doing? Who are you?
Whoa, pardon me, excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can.
Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that heartwood glue, doesn't she?
That's right. I'm Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable? How? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hartwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you! Get back to your rooms! McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam. All right, here we are.
Let's look around. See if we can pick up any clues.
Oh, I'm like, where the hell?
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Tarawea. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep. How did you first come to understand such things, Senora? How did you know that the battered boil in the basement would lead me to Lafayette Cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock, with its astronomical motifs, would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Tarawea? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree. Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonker. Instead, she cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear, and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say. The people of Deseto were becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All would be lost. Everything. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waite. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Beauregard. The dark man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered the dark pact. Everyone is safe, except for me.
Oh, God. Okay, that wasn't that hard.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
Would it kill the guy to throw some of this stuff out? I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
Oh, wow. That's striking. I want to save this one. All right, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming. Miss Hartwood. Emily? What the hell is going on? Where am I?
I'm really curious to see her perspective. Hi.
Ah!
I can already tell I hate the way these things move. Do I go this way? Ah. Joy.
What the hell is going on?
Hmm? So I can have a limit on how many drinks I have. So hi.
Don't let them get inside, Carnby. They're not the good kind.
Are you... Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's store.
Jeremy did this. How?
The pact with the dog man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much she paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you a thinking man, Carnby?
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess?
You know surprising things, Carnby. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
I say, can I ransack your store? Hi. Ah. Stay up there. Okay, that matters. Oh! Oh, that actually heals you up a decent amount. Okay. No. Come on. Thank you. What I wouldn't give to have that friggin' axe already. What do we got?
I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor. Let's see if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman.
Thank you.
It's the talisman, like the one in the painting. I think it's meant for the talisman. I think it needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Oh, I completely forgot there was a fucking sneak. 358, okay. I'm gonna check in here though. What's in here? I can't, okay. Or for some reason it isn't letting me? Wait, 3, 5, and then 8.
It's showing something. A place? Where is that? Huh.
Oh.
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business. Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, it's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
Oh, you do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure. But he is crazy. And he's gone missing. Why?
Here. Try this.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Okay. What can you tell me about Jeremy?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
Detective Carnby, where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr.
Funny
Gray.
story about that.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal even.
Detective, I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Do you want to come see Dr. Gray?
No, I want to try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Taroea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective, are you gonna be all right?
Yeah, of course. Go talk to Dr. Gray. We'll rendezvous later. talisman brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Tarawea. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the talisman works.
I don't know why I'm continuing. I was gonna, like, end it here. How far are we? We're only 47 minutes in. That is insane. Wow. Okay. Maybe I will continue a little bit.
Saw your notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden. Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is Deseto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at Deseto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the first floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course, Cassandra Beauregard live on the second floor.
Okay.
Looks like all the patients are accounted for. Except for There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
Damn.
Lost Plantations of Louisiana, Thierry Briclot, 1917. Deseto was a small plantation on the eastern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The land was considered difficult for industry and was sold for only $30 to Elijah Pickford in 1818. Pickford employed hundreds of workers from nearby New Orleans to clear the woods and build a small plantation mansion facing the lake with a striking Greek Revival temple facade. Deseto kept a modest production of barrique tobacco and indigo that persisted up till the Civil War. During the antebellum era, Deseto was the source of many rumors concerning voodoo and witchcraft. People who traveled the lake reported seeing people dance at night in front of bonfires, bleating and wailing. On June 17, 1862, Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army recounts leading a raiding party from ships anchored in Lake Pontchartrain in order to seize control of Deseto and free the slaves working there. The captain was surprised to find the workers fighting back with unprecedented zeal. Norton's account describes these men and women as enraged with fanaticism. Pickford reportedly tried to placate the raiders, but was shot in the confusion. Captain Norton left the mansion burning and retreated to his ships with his men. Deseto was left in ruins for several decades. The ownership of the land was long disputed and returned to the Ledoux family in 1901. Several police reports were filed during the following years as the Ledoux tried to get rid of a camp of squatters on their land. The police made several visits to remove the trespassers, but the people kept returning. On November 1st, 1907, Inspector Legras of the police charged a deadly attack in order to save several children kidnapped by the squatters. Many were killed, and even more were jailed. The following year, Ledoux rebuilt Deseto, incorporating the surviving stone foundation and adding a magnificent wrought iron conservatory. The farmland had been reclaimed by the surrounding woods, so it was no longer profitable to use as a plantation. Instead, the house was turned into an artist's colony. The Astarte Artist Colony was a successful group of artists, including figures such as painter Heinrich Cassel and poet Nora Keith. The group was also known for their beloved Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain. On September 29, 1915, a tropical hurricane tore through Louisiana, causing Lake Pontchartrain to flood New Orleans. Due to the remote location of Deseto, it took almost 2 weeks for outsiders to learn that the artists' colony was abandoned. The 12 residing artists had all vanished without a trace. The empty mansion of Deseto still stands on the shore of Lake Pontchartrain, with much of its temple facade intact. The Ledoux family currently has no intention of repairing the house.
I don't... No, God damn, that is some resilient-ass glass.
It's wedged shut. What happened? Everything's normal again? Hey.
Oh yeah, we're back here.
Got it. Okay.
Ooh, yes.
This can't be real.
What?
So I'm guessing those two ways are locked now? Yeah, okay. Okay.
It's stained. It's another plate for the talisman. Like the other one that's broken and missing some pieces.
Guess I can't use it yet. There's something about... No, not that one. Valve from the wine cellar. Where's the wine cellar? Food and wine cellar. So I don't have that yet. So what I can do now is go up to room 6. They said that was on the second floor? Right, that was locked.
Yeah, sorry, Detective. Didn't mean to obstruct justice or anything.
That's fine.
You know, I'm kind of busy with my own case of a missing person. I was wondering if you've seen Grace, girl about yay high?
I can't say that I have. Why are you asking?
Well, I'm looking for her.
Is she in trouble?
No. She's just hiding somewhere. We can't have a rascal like that running around unchecked at a time like this, you understand?
Well, I haven't seen her.
Well, let me know if you find her. I'll be around. I'll keep an eye out for your man, Jeremy. You scratch my back, Detective, and I'll scratch yours.
Looks like everything's back to normal here.
Hello? Oh. And that's locked.
Huh. How eccentric. I did it! I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads, and I have no need for the plates. I can find my way to Lafayette as easy as I find my own room. I visited the grave of my father and seen an oven waiting for me. Thank you for opening these doors. I now must summon my courage and go back to that hateful mound outside the oil rig. I hope you'll be feeling better when I return. Jeremy.
These paintings got some grim-looking rot on them. Astarte Artist Colony. I remember hearing about their disappearance. Must have been 15 years or more now.
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake, until you find the shores of Hali.
What are these symbols? Looks like alchemy, or star constellations.
Great. Okay, that's weird. I did something with this, and there, like, I can't do anything else with it, so that's odd. Wait, what?
The simple astrology cipher was a favorite among the artists who lived in the house 20 years ago. They easily turned into numbers when needed, but also acted as signatures for the members, as there were only 12 of them.
So do they mean the clock out here?
This must be the clock that Jeremy wrote about in the commonplace book. Huh. Looks like the plate that held the talisman in the seance room. But it's broken and missing some pieces.
Oh, wait, hang on. The archive. Oh.
If it wasn't for the McCarthy reminded Detective Carnby of an old barfly he used to know. He detested him. There was no getting around it. McCarthy was going to have a hard time getting on his good side.
Hmm.
Will I need?
Not that. I know it's not that, but not that. Because I know this has something to do with the picture behind me, so... Wait, so cross-reference the names to get numbers. And then...
Will I need?
Then cross-reference the numbers to get the symbols. See, but the thing is that I am either dumb or don't understand. Like... Because Aquarius isn't on the dial. Or isn't on, like, the lock. And I don't think Scorpio and Sagittarius is either. So... You know what? This is going to take a while, but I'm going to write them down. That way it's a little bit easier for me to figure out what ones I need to be looking at. And there goes my keyboard. I apologize. I apologize that this is going to take, like, a while, but I'm not good with symbols and shit like that, so... Yeah. Come here, pen. Stop running away from me. Thank you. Like I said, I'm going to try and write these out to the best of my ability, and we'll see. Oops. Let me go, like, down. Okay. So... let's see. So this one is... that one's Pisces. This one's Taurus. This one's Gemini. This one's Leo. This one's Libra. And then I think this one's Aries. Unless I just really screwed up writing it out. Which is probably what happened. Oh yeah, no, the symbol's just odd. So there's all of those though, but it has to be 3, so is there anything that's highlighted of like I feel like I'm missing something. But like I said, I'm just super freaking stupid and can't actually figure it out. It is not simple. So cross-reference the names of the to get numbers. The order of the paintings give the order of the symbols. Wait, what? William Argus. Okay, so hang on. So, William, Franklin, and Noah? Nora, I think. So, William is 2, Nora's 4, and then... Who was the other one? William, Franklin, Nora. Okay, so... William, Nora, Franklin. Where's Franklin? Oh, 9. So... 2, 4, 9. So...
Will I need to...
Stop. So 2 would be Pisces. So Pisces, 4 would be Taurus, and then 9 would be Libra. If this is actually right, I'm mad it kind of took me that long to figure it out. So... Is that not it? Is that not it?
Will I need...
How is that not right? Order of the pages, or order of the... Oh, it is right, but I have to change... So it's William, Franklin, Nora, so... William, Frank... Okay, so it's... It's Pisces, Libra, Taurus. Okay. My bad. So then these two need to be changed. There we go. Again, I'm mad that took me that long to figure it out. Okay. Let's get going. Huh? And of course.
Detective Carnby had a hard time understanding what had happened. It did feel similar to when he was pulled into the French Quarter, but with less power and purpose. Did he cause this? Or was it something else?
What the hell is going on? I think I've seen this somewhere. There was something in the commonplace book about this.
How am I supposed to see that? That's super tiny. There we go.
I think the clock broke. Or maybe it just stopped at a very precise place.
So 3, 6, 4. So I'm assuming the smaller one is the little dial. So 6, 4, 3. Hey.
There's a picture in the black glass. It's showing me something. It's the hallway outside Jeremy's room.
As his pride faded, Detective Carnby was left with a feeling of unease. He had successfully managed to enter a whole new world. How could this be? And why did he accept this so readily? One thing was clear. There were no answers to be found by standing around questioning reality. Knowing only what he read in the commonplace book, Carnby headed off to look for Jeremy in the hateful mound.
Oh, I do not have that much ammo.
Huh. I made it. I entered another one of Jeremy's memories. Ugh.
May 1923, Monday. All okay, ready for delivery. Maintenance, oil pump must be serviced. Any tampering causes large spills unless properly forestalled. Tuesday, shipment delayed but delivered. Maintenance, service bridge close to broken. Wednesday, prospectors reluctantly agreed to show the burial mound to Mr. Hotwood, the painter. He read about our finds in the papers. He means to return tomorrow and try to find a way inside. Thursday, Mr. Hotwood's efforts delayed. The workers seemed nervous about his presence. Hotwood promised not to return to the compound. Instead, he has taken up an offer by L'Officier, the riverboat captain, who means to pilot him with a sight tomorrow morning. Hopefully, that's the end, and work can resume. Maintenance. The bridge from the oil tower to the bayou has collapsed. Sabotage suspected.
This is the devil that guides us now.
I need the key.
Oh, that's from the other side. Okay. And of course, that's blocked. Oh shit, that's a Molotov. I don't want to throw that. I want to. Now, I know grabbing that key was a bad idea. Surprising. Oh god, what? His arm.
Got it.
Hello? Wow. Oh no! Okay. I figure it would have been like, you know... Hi.
It worked.
Okay. That probably explains why there's like that probably explains why there's a lot of melee weapons then. Because of them being able to like break and whatnot. Or... Huh, that's weird. It had a symbol before where it looked like it was gonna break, but now it doesn't. I mean, I'll switch it out. I don't want to be using it like... I don't want to be, you know, halfway through swinging it, and all of a sudden it snaps. We. Anyone else want to fight about it?
My weapon! It's pretty weak. I need to break it.
Back. Did I just cut off its tail? Ooh, or. Ooh, shovel. Don't mind if I do. No, I'm not gonna waste a shot just to pick up more. That'd be stupid and irresponsible. On the other hand... Hi. I didn't even see you over there. One thing in a way I will say, I'm like, oh, there is. I'm sorry, I forget controls sometimes when I don't use them. I was gonna say, I'm surprised there's not like a dodge or something like that. I mean, hell, the Evil Within had a dodge, I think.
Huh.
So, like, I'm surprised this doesn't, but no, it does. I'm, again, just an idiot and haven't used it that often. I think because the weird thing is, I kind of, like, weirdly treat this kind of like Resident Evil for some weird reason. So I was like, you know, under the impression of, oh, it doesn't have a dodge. Although Resident Evil 3 Remake did, so... yeah. Damn, more ammo. They give me a lot of ammo for some reason. I don't mind it. So what is it? 26 is the limit. Okay. I may need a new shovel. No. I have to go through. Seriously. I wanted to pick up the shovel. Unless I can't pick it up. Okay. I can't pick up that one either. Did I go in here? I did not. What kind of tomfoolery is in here? Hit! Okay, so note to self, you can't rapid fire it because it, for some reason, doesn't hit them again. I don't know why, but it doesn't. Is there a shovel in here? Damn, I thought there was a melee weapon in here, actually. That's weird. Where do I remember seeing another shovel that I could pick up? Oh, there's another one over there.
There's gotta be a way to get to the other side.
Got stuck. I was like, you're not up here, sir.
Come on, Carnby. I'd rather fall to your death than go flames.
Whee! Is there gonna be a stealth section? I really want to sprint, but I feel like it's gonna. I feel like if I make any kind of noise,
mound Jeremy talked about in his book.
I feel like if I make any kind of noise, it's gonna jump out. And funny enough, I think that was the creature that was in the demo, actually, or the prologue, if you want to call it that.
Don't come any closer. I'm armed.
Get that thing out of my face.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm just a detective trying to find something called Tarawea.
You after Jeremy too? Why?
I'm working for his niece. She wants to make sure he's alright.
He might be unharmed, but far from alright. He's a curse upon Deseto.
Here we go again.
Quiet.
Oh, Christ in heaven.
It was a bust. The oil rig and the hateful mound led him nowhere closer to finding Jeremy. Carnby was sure he had struck gold when he found Jeremy's bag, but it was just a trap set by Lottie, another of Deseto's orderlies. Things got out of hand real quick, but somehow Carnby managed to find his way back to Deseto none the wiser. At least it was one item off his list. Now he had to figure out what to do with the boiler.
Reflections on the Power of the Verb in Certain Texts by Juan Luis Jorge. To act is in itself divine. Even the slightest movement of our hand is evidence of our soul in motion. Yet our free will is so easily overwhelmed by the dullness of everyday life. Our actions become rote and rigid, in spite of luxury and comfort. True divinity is found in the choice of leaving the stage where we all perform. people who discover this freedom unexpectedly will be struck by the terror of this revelation and become paralyzed, or worse, turn to suicide. However, if you are able to weather that storm, you will discover that there is a divine path beyond that fear. There is a chance to dismount your destiny and make something new. Something that hasn't been planned for or predestined. There is difficulty in explaining this type of acting, as it transcends our everyday choices. This isn't some banal decision choosing one career over the other, or even who I should marry. Leaving the stage, no matter how, isn't a matter of course correction. It's a rejection of the story that the creator is telling.
I want you. How do I get you, though? I'm assuming it's going to become a thing where it's like, you know...
It's wedged shut. It worked. I don't think I have everything I need.
The Barlow lens. Instructions. To double the magnification of your telescope, simply fit this Barlow lens to your instrument. Then operate the fine tuners to adjust the distance between your lenses. This is easily done while looking through your eyepiece. Simply search for a position where your picture is clear and appears flat. When correctly tuned, your telescope should present a clear picture with magnificent magnification.
Okay. Okay, so if you do these, then these actually unlock certain things.
What's this?
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Okay, so it does actually help to, like, play through this game multiple times and whatnot. Okay. Alright. Let's see, I have pellet knife, sitting room, and cellar. Excuse me. Let us see, so... Okay, so I could go back down, do that. Okay. Let's go.
Huh? What?
Why does everything look different? That's cheap. What? Thank you. Shotgun shells. Okay, it clears up. Yeah, to know this way. Yeah.
It worked.
Damn it. Just hitting the wrong damn button. I was hitting R2 to swing.
Jeremy?
Hi?
What the hell is going on? Where's the body?
You know, Mr. Waits, I saw a piece of the plate that Liza broke. I think she's been hiding them. She's not very good at it. She just chucked it into the little room with all the tools behind the boiler. I left it there. I didn't want to embarrass her by picking it up while she was looking. We went upstairs instead and played backgammon. I let her win, because she's so unhappy. The piece looked like the one on display in Cassandra's room. You know about that one already, right? Or is your eyesight really that fuzzy? I hope you don't feel bad about your glasses. You only look stupid when you squint. Maybe if you had more eyes, you would see these things. I wish you had all the eyes you needed. Your best and favorite guest, Grace.
Okay, so there's one in Cassandra's room.
Carnby didn't know what to make of the grotesque vision of the dead clerk. Was he dead, or was it all fiction?
Actually, could I...
It's wedged shut. It worked.
Okay.
Detective Carnby, how good of you to come. Let me pour you a drink.
What happened here? This place looks like it was hit by a bomb.
Welcome to the madhouse, Detective.
Thanks. Did the ceiling just collapse?
I heard it was something in the attic, something that was supposed to happen but didn't. How that could have such consequences is beyond me. The truth is, I don't know why the room looks like this. But I bet your friend Jeremy does.
You know where I could find him?
Oh, somewhere in his past, I suppose. He keeps going on about that mysterious dark man. I think he is hiding from him. Or maybe he's with him. I can't really keep up. I don't worry much. Take a look around this room. You may think it looks spectacularly devastated, but I just think it's finally found its stride. It fits perfectly with the state of this place and its loonies. The same goes for the nonsense with Jeremy. In my eyes, we finally managed to match the wild ride inside all of us.
Well, I'm happy you find the evening still harmonious. I hope you don't mind me setting things right. Jeremy's business, that is. This room looks beyond my capabilities.
Good luck, Detective. Hope to see you again soon.
Yeah. Evening, miss.
Ruth seemed like a handful. Her talk about Jeremy and the Dark Man made it sound like she might know something of importance. But ultimately, it felt like a dead end.
Oh, so close. Okay, got that open. One shot. One damn bullet. Okay, probably supposing I go there later. However, it does sound like some commotion going on back there. Make us locked.
I need the key.
Yep. Medicine box, medicine box, medicine. Oh, that's in that one room. Okay. Oh, there it is. And that's locked.
Ugh. There's more of that aggressive rot.
On the commonplace of evil, there lies virtue and stark irreverence, careless thoughts of luminous indifference. But blame not the beast we once were, which science so often wished to refer. Not the wicked full of sin, it is you who stand and grin. All our good intentions aside, whereupon we build our pride. Sunless solitude, follow not this corrupting light. Prophets of confidence always crashes out of sight. Hear me, for we all bear this mark. Thus we must remain alone in the dark.
They said the name. Now where is this? Like, where is this? Oh, I'm... okay.
Oh.
Alright, now, sitting room. What am I doing? I need to do that, so... Okay, I need to go up. I need to go up. So... let's go through here? Yes.
There's something missing. This must be that kid's room. Why does she seem so familiar?
Don't you worry, Grace. Go play your game, bleat and bellow with the others. I won't be jealous. There will be more masquerades. However, I would love it if you would finish my mask for the feast. With love, Ruth.
Okay. In a weird way, felt like that actually was gonna do something, but...
What you got there? You drawing something?
Nothing special. I'm just bored.
Do I know you from somewhere?
I remember you, Mr. Carnby.
From where?
Don't touch that. Cassandra wouldn't like it. She wouldn't like it at all.
Do you know where she is?
I'd rather not talk about it. It makes me upset. Besides, she'll be back after the Feast of St. John.
You think?
Yup. It's all on the page, Mr. Carnby. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
All right.
I'm gonna go now, if that's okay. I don't like to stay too long in the same place. Mr. McCoffey might find me.
Hey. Is he mean to you?
Not everyone needs to be saved, Mr. Carnby. You should know that by now.
Why did that girl look so familiar? Detective Carnby just couldn't quite remember. His last few years were clouded by a drunken haze. A haze which now had turned almost opaque. Considering their shared past, Grace had every right to feel slighted, but it wasn't in her nature. She was amused.
So this is where Cassandra Beauregard ended up. It's another one of those strange padlocks.
Oh, god damn it. Not again.
Miss Beauregard, I picked up your medicine at the post office today. As you understand, it needs to be administered by the orderlies for your safety. I've put the box in Lottie's room for now, and I'm sure she will find you as soon as possible. Mr. Waits.
There's more of that rot again. Like it's guiding me to do something. But what? The rot made the shape of a snake. There must be something important to find here. Maybe it has something to do with the numbers on the labels.
Two, 5, 7. Now go back. Yeah, 2, 5, 7. So. I'm pretty... Yeah, 2, 5, 7. There's nothing in here. No, I think I need to go back to that room. So 2, 5, 7. Thank you.
The Astarte Artist Colony. I remember hearing about their disappearance. Must have been 15 years or more now.
So Pisces, Gemini, and then 7. So Pisces, Gemini, and Leo should be the combination. Should be. Or I probably didn't even need that. That was for the other thing. Two, 5, 7. So Pisces, Gemini, and then Leo. Yeah.
It's another piece of broken plate.
We're gonna have some tomfoolery happen now when I go out. No shenanigans, no tomfoolery. Can I go through that door? Where's that door lead? No. Okay. Oh wait. No. Yeah, no, I had to go this way. No tomfoolery, no shenanigans. Surprising. Oh, great. Well, these look like houses, so these have to go there. There we go. But what am I supposed to do now? Find the talisman numbers hidden on the boiler. So small one is 5, medium is 7, and then big is 9. So 9, 7, 5. So 9. There we go. It's really easy to actually like
Black glass.
know that.
Another room. Must be a way to another one of Jeremy's memories.
It's the wine cellar. I know where that is. But we're gonna leave. I can't save it. Okay, well, I guess we're continuing. Can you not save it when you're in, like, the memories and whatnot? That's interesting.
I knew it. I knew it would work. You're getting good at this.
The odious stench of a flooded cemetery caught him off guard. It was one of the many things that clued Detective Carnby in on that this place wasn't the real thing. This was some nightmarish surrogate, patched together by Jeremy's tattered memories. This is why we bury above ground, he thought, and set off to find the chapel that Jeremy had mentioned.
Okay.
I know I'm too good at this.
Now can I save it? I can, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna save it here. I really don't actually want to stop playing this, but I might continue it later tonight. So yeah, with all that being said, I hope you all enjoyed our new playthrough, and I will see all of you lovely people in the next one. We've been going for almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. Jesus.